So, how many of you have realized that in the hustle and bustle of life, when you get totally drained out and exhausted, no matter how much you try, you tend to lose your cool, and the first target in whom you tend to lose your patience are your very own kids. You are not alone, my friend. Hello and namaskar. I am Dr. Sharmila Parajuri and I welcome you all back to my channel straight from my heart. So today I'll be giving my views very briefly on how to keep patience with kids. In this busy life, we as working parents, especially mothers, are finding it difficult to manage our professional and personal life as we have equal responsibilities on both fronts. This way, as patient as we want to be, sometimes our patience runs out. We lose it. We say things we later regret. We try to hide our impatience from the work environment and the elders at home and unknowingly pour our frustrations on our kids. First of all, what we have to understand is that having patience with our kids is about us, it's not about the kids. Our kids aren't the ones who are making us impatient. We are the ones who control our emotions and our reactions to the environment around us. So, having said this, while I'm no expert, I'm just sharing my experience and views on how to keep your cool when it comes to the kids. First of all, we all need to figure out the factors which lead to emotional instability, some of which are triggers in the day-to-day activities, the morning rush hours, the exhausted evening when you return from work all tired and drained out. So these are the main factors leading to instability. The other factors which can lead to emotional instability are work commitments giving you a hard time, food timings bothering you, financial imbalance. So these are the factors we as parents must work on. Most of the time people think that parenting comes naturally to us and there's nothing to prepare for beforehand, which is a common mistake. In few cases, the relationship with the other parent isn't good, and children, by no fault of their own, are often a source of conflict between them. The parents may think of them as an obstacle, and a very few times a parent may unconsciously reject a child. It's just that they haven't entirely accepted their motherhood or fatherhood for some reason. Now that we have harped on the triggers and reasons, coming to what all we can do to avoid these and display patience. In one of my previous video, I had talked about self-introspection, which is very important because it's the only way to get to the bottom of this anger. However, we must consider some measures to moderate our lack of patience with our children in the meantime. Like, don't talk or act when you're angry, as it only leads to make more mistakes. It's better to count from 1 to 10 rather than saying something mean, or just walk away from the situation and give yourself a 5 minutes break. I do this anytime I lose my calm, and trust me, my friends, it really helps. If you find yourself regularly losing patience with your kids, try making note of what was going on each time in your notebook or even in your phone. This way you'll develop an understanding of how it can be minimized. And the most important thing we have to take care of is practicing self-care. We have to remember that we really can't take proper care of the kids if we aren't taking care of ourselves. And it's important to accept some situations in life which are not in your control, and it applies in upbringing of your children too. Ask for help if you perceive parenting as a burden that overflows your energy. You are not a superman or a superwoman. Talk to your partner, friends, or family. So finally, to conclude, I want to say that we mustn't throw our insecurities, our frustrations on our kids. Apologize to your kids if you messed up. Personally, I think it makes a big difference in how your kids feel, plus it models good behavior patterns to them too. So it's very important to talk to your spouse and agree on the guidelines for raising the kids and the distribution of tasks, so that there will not be too much burden on one side. So before saying goodbye, I want to ask you all, when was the last time you found yourself losing patience with kids and how you handled it? Please let us know in the comment section below, so that the rest of us can learn from your experience. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you think it might help someone, please consider sharing it with your friends and families. So until I meet you guys again, stay happy, stay motivated, and never stop learning, because life never stops teaching. Bye bye.